I've taken Shopify stores converting under 1% to 3% or more in a matter of weeks using the same baseline approach. Baseline is a framework built from more than 70 e-commerce stores projects and insights from 100 million in revenue. This video will show you the 3 core principles of Baseline, a quick implementation path, and where to get the sections you need. This isn't luck or magic, it's a systematic approach built on hundreds of A/B tests. If you're tired of losing ad spend to bad conversions, stay with me. I'll show you the Baseline playbook and how to implement it without developers or copywriters. I'm Darian, co-founder of Squology, with more than 10 years experience as CRO, and I work with more than 70 Shopify projects and help build the Baseline system from over 100 million in tracked revenue. Most agencies treat CRO like one-off design work. We built a repeatable system instead. After hundreds of A/B tests across different industries, clear patterns emerged. This became the Baseline framework, a codified system that eliminates guesswork from conversion optimization. These projects became the Baseline wireframes, the CRO Shopify section app, and our checklists. Tools you can use yourself. More resources are in our Squology community, link in description. But first, let's talk about what's actually happening when visitors land on your Shopify store. Visitors form impressions in 0.05 seconds. It's faster than you can blink, so think of your homepage as your store's handshake. If it's weak, people will walk away. Most homepages fail because they don't communicate value quickly enough. Your hero section is unclear about what you sell or why visitors should care. Trust signals are missing or buried, and navigation confuses instead of guides. In our client work, we've seen header changes yield 5 to 25% lifts when stores fix these systematic problems, but most store owners don't know what to look for. Here are 3 homepage checks you can run in 60 seconds. Hero clarity. Can a stranger tell what you sell and who it's for in 3 seconds? Then we have benefit badges. Is free shipping, guarantee, or star rating visible above the fold? And then we have navigation and CTAs. Is the path to product pages obvious? These aren't random tweaks, they're systematic fixes for why stores consistently convert under 1%. Your homepage isn't building trust effectively. Product pages don't address buyer concerns, or the entire customer journey has friction points that push visitors away. Poor website design signals unprofessionalism and creates doubt. Slow loading times frustrate users who expect instant access, and mobile experience is clunky, and most traffic comes from phones. Your value proposition is unclear, so visitors don't understand why they should buy from you instead of your competitors. When stores struggle with conversion rates, it's because they're making the same structural mistakes. Visitors leave without buying because your store doesn't guide them through a logical progression from interest to purchase. You're treating as symptoms instead of fixing the underlying system problems. But here's what makes fixing this different from everything else you've tried. The Baseline CRO sections app for Shopify puts these insights directly into your hands. You get drag and drop sections built from our testing database. No coding required, and the app library contains 3 core sections plus premier sections so you can unlock with one-time purchases, about $10 each, and there's no monthly subscription. So hero sections, product pages, trust badges, all optimized based on real data. Baseline includes AI-assisted tools and templates to generate structure and first drop copy you can edit. Because sections plug into the Shopify customizer, you can apply tested layouts without hiring developers. Install the Baseline CRO Sections app from Shopify. Most stores can add sections in minutes and start customizing immediately. If you want to try this quickly, install the app or download the free Baseline wireframe or the Crow checklist from our community. You can find the link in the description. But most Shopify store owners don't realize what they're actually paying for when they hire traditional agencies. We've seen stores pay $10,000 for tiny changes because agencies bill for complexity. A button color change becomes a 3-month project with discovery phases, strategy sessions, and endless revisions. Agencies profit from long timelines and knowledge asymmetry. The longer your project takes, the more they bill. The more confused you stay about what they're actually doing, the more you need them. And this keeps Shopify store owners dependent instead of building their own understanding. Hidden costs pile up beyond the initial quote. They charge for discovery phases, strategy sessions, and revisions that weren't mentioned upfront. Your $10,000 project becomes $15,000, $20,000. Each change request adds to the bill. Communication breakdowns lead to endless revisions and scope creep. Your feedback gets lost in translations between account managers and designers and developers. What you asked for isn't what gets delivered, and each round of corrections extends the timeline and increases the costs. And this model keeps store owners from learning and growing. You never understand the principles behind effective conversion optimization. You can't make quick adjustments or test new ideas without going back to the agency, and your store's growth depends entirely on their availability and pricing. Here's the thing. What they do isn't actually that complex. Moving sections, adjusting copy, and adding trust elements are straightforward tasks. The high-converting layouts they use follow proven patterns that can be systematized and replicated. And traditional agencies start from scratch and reinvent the wheel on every project. This takes time, costs a fortune, and barely moves the needle. They're treating each store like a unique snowflake instead of applying proven frameworks that already work. So before you hire, ask for a repeatable framework and proof of prior section-level wins. If they won't show you repeatable patterns, you're probably buying custom reinventions, so find someone else. This keeps store owners trapped in expensive cycles where every small change requires another contract, another timeline, another payment. Your conversion improvements depend on their schedule and your budget instead of your business needs. But when we analyzed our highest converting stores, we found something that changes everything about how you should approach optimization. Homepage equals 80% trust and 20% selling. Product page equals 80% selling and 20% trust. Most stores flip this ratio and wonder why visitors bounce. New visitors need reassurance before they're ready to buy anything. They're skeptical, comparing options, and evaluating whether your brand is legitimate. Your homepage should prioritize trust elements that work immediately. Start with the benefit badges above the fold, free shipping thresholds, money-back guarantees, or security certifications. Add recognizable social proof like star ratings or as seen in media logos. These elements build credibility within seconds of landing. Product pages need the opposite approach. The time someone reaches a product page, the further along their decision process. They want clear pricing, their compelling benefits, and a smooth path to purchase. Here's how to implement the swap. On the homepage, lead with proof. Then soft CTAs like view details or explore collection. On product pages, lead with benefits, price, hard CTAs like add to cart or buy now. The homepage is a handshake. The product page is the sales conversion. Your homepage establishes credibility and guides visitors toward relevant products. Your product pages capitalize on that, establish trust, and drive purchase decisions. We use this approach across the baseline templates to turn the homepage into a credibility engine and the product page into a closer. Homepage trust elements include prominent customer reviews, media mentions, and clear contact information. Product page trust elements position customer testimonials near the Add to Cart button and the security badges at the checkout. And this creates a seamless buyer journey that feels natural. Each page serves its role in the conversion funnel. Your homepage builds the foundation of trust that makes visitors comfortable exploring your products. Your product pages provide compelling reasons to buy right now. The comparison table approach works perfectly within this framework. Homepage comparisons focus on brand credibility and quality differences. Product page comparisons highlight specific benefits and value propositions that justify the purchase. This principle consistently moves conversion needles across different industries and store types. But the 80-20 trust formula is just one insight from our massive testing framework. Here's what our testing database reveals. Across hundreds of A/B tests, benefit-first hero headlines consistently outperform future-first headlines. Social proof positioned above the fold increases engagement more than testimonials buried at the bottom. Clear value propositions in the first 5 seconds reduce bounce rates significantly. The winning element showed up repeatedly across different industries. Trust badges positioned near call-to-action buttons improve click-through rates. Customer reviews with photos convert better than text-only testimonials. Money-back guarantees reduce purchase hesitation when prominently displayed. Some test results went against conventional wisdom completely. Longer product descriptions actually increased conversions when structured properly. More expensive pricing options improved sales of mid-tier products through anchoring effects. And removing certain navigation options reduced confusion and improved focus. These insights form the foundation of the baseline framework system, and each element has been tested and validated across multiple store environments. We don't include anything based on theory or best practices alone. Every component earned its place through measurable performance improvements, so nothing is random. Here are 3 concrete tests you can run this week. Move the trust badges near CTAs and measure click-through rates. Switch your hero headline to benefit first with 3 short bullet points explaining the afterstate. Add a clear free shipping threshold in the top strip to increase average order value. The layered growth stack approach builds on proven components systematically. Start with high-converting hero sections that communicate value immediately. Add trust signals that address common buyer concerns. Include social proof that reinforces purchase decisions. And then you layer in conversion-focused product pages that close sales effectively. Think of it like building a house. You need a solid foundation before adding walls. Each layer strengthens the overall structure. Skip steps and the whole system becomes unstable. The no-code implementation with the cross-sections app for the Shopify makes these insights accessible to any store owner. You don't need developers or technical skills. The Shopify app contains drag-and-drop sections built from our testing database. Install the proven elements that work instead of guessing what might improve your results. Typical wins from applying baseline elements are in 20 to 50% range where traffic exists. And larger gains are achievable for stores starting below 1%. Even bigger improvements happen for underperforming stores that implement the full system. If you only have time for one change, make the hero explain the afterstate clearly and add trust badges above the fold. But the real transformation happens when you stop guessing and start applying the proven systems. The baseline framework system gives you a reliable path to meaningful conversion lifts without a big dev bill or copywriter. The baseline framework is built on more than 70 e-commerce projects and 100 million in insights. It's not guesswork or theory. Baseline provides free course sections and optional premium sections available as one-time purchase, roughly $10 each, no subscription required. You get drag-and-drop sections built from real testing data, so no monthly fees or developer requirements. Join the Sqology community for free resources and support, or install the baseline Shopify app to start implementing these strategies today. If you find this useful, comment your store's highest conversion problem. I'll reply with one quick thing to try. Watch this video next to learn more about the baseline framework.